Hello, welcome to Prophet Studios. My name is John Denton, and this is a new series on the channel. It's called The Rewind, and the idea behind it is I'm going to react to songs that I know very well. It might be songs that I've heard on Rock Reacts. It might just be songs that I've heard many times in my life, and I think it's still interesting to hear them and kind of have that on-video re-reaction again. Again, these aren't first-time reactions. I want to be very, very clear and upfront about that. And also, dive into the songs a little bit more. How many songs have you heard in your life that you know well and you don't know what they're about? You don't know what the lyrics are. There's so many. I know for me there are so many. So I thought this might be a cool idea, and it's going to span all sorts of genres. So this one is My Hero by Foo Fighters. I thought that would be a cool one to kick off with. But also we're going to do hip-hop, we're going to do indie rock, we're going to do heavy metal, all sorts. And as always, it's going to be driven by suggestions as well. Now, you guys don't know what I've heard in my life, apart from the stuff on Rock Reacts and stuff on here, but you could probably hazard a guess, and even so, I can still pick and choose some suggestions. So without further ado, this is The Rewind. This is My Hero by Foo Fighters. Let me know if you know this song. Let me know if you don't know this song. If you've come from a hip-hop background and never heard this song before, let me know what you think of the song. We're going to react to it. We're going to dive into the lyrics. We're going to have a chat about it. The usual stuff. And then that's going to be that. So yeah, My Hero, Foo Fighters. Let's go! Now, I mean, those first lyrics, right? Too alarming now to talk about. Take your pictures down and shake it out. Now, a lot of the rumours and talk about this song since it was first started being played in 1995 is that it's about Kurt Cobain. Obviously, Dave Grohl, lead singer of the Foo Fighters, was the drummer in Nirvana. He has gone on to say that this song isn't about that. It's just about everyday people and how they can be heroic. It does take on another meaning if you do think about it as Kurt Cobain. I don't see another interpretation of those first two lines other than to be about that, and maybe those lines are about that. I think if you think of the rest of the song about Kurt Cobain, it becomes incredibly powerful, but then again, I've never really considered it from the point of view that he's putting it across. I've literally just discovered that today. I've kind of always assumed it was about Kurt, so I'm going to be interested to see if I can reinterpret it, thinking about it from that point of view. But musically, like, that drum intro is an all-time classic. The riffing's fantastic. It is a truly powerful, driving, hard rock, heavy rock song. A real sort of arena classic, and as well as tracks that I think you'd be hard pressed not to like, whatever your taste, whatever your genres of music. But that's something to keep in mind, the Kurt Cobain thing. Listen to it from that point of view. He says it's not about that, fine. I mean, it's his track. And then try and listen to it from another point of view, I guess. That's just what I'm going to try and do now. Let's keep going. So obviously there the line, he's ordinary, makes it far more clearly probably more about the everyday man or woman and how they can sort of rise to become heroic. It also talks about how Dave Grohl, he says he didn't have any rock star role models growing up, so it's a tribute to those he did look up to, the everyday people. This is from Genius that I'm taking this. So it's interesting, different interpretations like that. I find you can kind of put your own people into that, whether somebody heroic that you have in your life, and you can really. It's one of those songs that I find quite transportative. It can paint a very strong mental picture for me, and you can kind of really put yourself into it, or it's not yourself, but somebody from your life into it. Drumming on this section is just so fucking brilliant. Nothing more to say. There aren't many lyrics in this song, really, and structurally it's kind of strange. It's not verse, chorus. Well, technically it is verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. Okay, fine, I'll take that back. But it's a strange song. Very, very, very short verses, fairly short chorus. This bridge, which is just has this epic build-up. And then obviously it just goes into the chorus again at the end, but it's more about how it all ties together musically. I mean, it couldn't feel more heroic, could it? Listen to it again, it always just sounds fantastic. It always takes me to a place whether I'm imagining myself just in a festival crowd listening to it, singing along with thousands of other people, or I'm imagining some of the people in my life that this applies to, or I'm imagining Kurt Cobain, obviously one of my favourite artists of all time, Nirvana, a very important band for me. So, it's a simple song, but sometimes songs can be elevated when they're more than the sum of their parts. And strangely, weirdly, sometimes I like to think about my own kids, which is a really strange thing to say, but like the energy and spirit that they have is kind of heroic to me. No, hero is the wrong word, but that's my drive, that's my breath, that's my life, that's what I live for, that's what I do all of this for. Obviously everybody does everything for themselves in their life, but that is my purpose, and I love to say that, and I love to be reminded of that. And weirdly, this song makes me think about that. And obviously, I heard this song well before I had kids, but. It's mad to think that song is 21 years old in terms of recording date, but I was reading he's been playing it since 95, so it makes it 23 years old. It doesn't sound it at all. It sounds fresh. Still sounds new. Obviously, that's probably because Foo Fighters still make songs that sound like that, but just a classic. Just a rock classic as far as I'm concerned. And honestly, it was just the song that popped into my head when I came up with this idea of the rewind, which is why I did it. I'll probably launch this new series with 2 or 3 videos. It's probably rock, hip hop, and metal, I don't know. But let me know what you think of the series. Let me know what you think of this idea. This is an idea that I've come up with to create more regular content on this channel, so we can have maybe 3-4 videos a week instead of just the weekly album uploads. And those are still going to be central. I also like the idea of just going back and listening to tracks, reappraising tracks. Maybe there'll be tracks that people suggest download that I've completely forgotten about. And the beautiful thing about this is, like, some will get loads of views, some won't, but it won't matter. They're easy to do, and they're great fun to do, and hopefully they're great fun to watch as well. So yeah, just let me know what you think. Please do like the video, share it out if you liked it. Leave a suggestion below. Like I say, you don't know what songs I've heard in my life unless it's something from Rock Reacts, but at the same time, I'm sure if it's both playing by the averages, a bunch of you will get stuff right, and hopefully that will just give me ideas of what to do going forward. And yeah, that's about it. Subscribe, like, share. All that YouTube stuff is very, very important. I've been John Denton. This has been The Rewind. I'll catch you on the next one.